Out looking for the best spot today in a rain day. Gonna have to set up the canopy today because we're getting 100% rain today. And I ain't gonna let you guys down. We're still gonna get that gold. But the nicest looking spot to set up sluices today will be right over here. Yeah, you heard me right. We're setting up sluices. All right, so let's take a look around. You can see that the floods have been pushing up all the lighter material up into the inside. All the heavy material falling out where it falls out. And it's looking like we got a good flow spot here for setting up a sluice. Oh, some nice looking material down through here. I'm liking this. Nice. Yeah, look at all this nice sandy spots like right here. Those don't even look like tailings either, but it might be. Yeah, I'm thinking it's tailings. Pretty good classification, if you can tell. So, you push on past that spot. But the flow right there is looking excellent. Nice spot to set up the Dream Mat or the RPE sluice, which I did bring both of them today. Look at all these little tailing piles. But I see a nice little rock wall here. Let's move on up here. And yeah, look at that flow right there. My phone's starting to get pretty wet. So yeah, let's get that canopy set up. Bam! And here we got it all set up. And today is going to be all about classification while sluice running. So we brought the bucket classifier and the pan classifier, but we're not going to use the bucket. We're going to use the whole wheelbarrow because carrying buckets can be quite the pain in the back. So yeah, we're going to use the wheelbarrow. We're just going to classify entire wheelbarrows. Let's do one and see how long it takes. And I'll be right back. All right, so I got half of a wheelbarrow classified down from out of that hole right there. Took me a minute and it has not stopped raining. It's a good thing I have this. So I got that all set up. Flow's looking pretty good. Getting a few leaves caught up on it here and there. Not too bad. Yeah. So let me get this running. And then we'll do a clean out as soon as we get this done. And I'll pan that down in here. And then we'll do the RPE after that. So let's get to it. All right. So definitely got some heavies in there. And there's some shotgun pellets. As you guys can see. Bam, 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 bam. Nice. Definitely some heavies in there. So yeah, let me get both the pans. I'm going to set them up on that tailing pile. I'm going to try to pan it down real quick, then show you guys what I got out of just this half of a wheelbarrow full of classified material. Then we're going to get the RPE set up, do the same, and then we'll probably repeat the process again, depending on how much time I got left. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, so it's hard to keep the gold up there because the rain keeps splashing it around. But I panned it down, and we got some few decent little pieces and a nice big piece of lead. Not too bad. That's a decent little hunker right there. Wish the phone would, there we go. Zoom in a little bit better. And we got some decent little specks. Not too bad. I definitely like running the high banker a lot better. The numbers come up a lot more because I can keep running. So let's get this filled back up, get the RPE hooked up. Let's get at it. All right, so now I'm on to the RPE, and I'm only doing a bucket at a time because I'm gonna start moving around. After that wheelbarrow material run, and just seeing that little bit of gold tells me that I need to move either up that way a little bit more and start using the RPE so I can start seeing the gold on there as my indicator on if I'm on the gold or not. So yeah, we're gonna use the RPE to find the gold today, and we're gonna start going up this way and following the gold up, and probably all gonna be right around that little waterfall up there. So we'll see how the day turns out. It's only like 2:30, somewhere around there. I don't know. Haven't really looked at the phone, even though I'm using it to record. Just didn't look at the time. So if I see anything in here, I'll bring you guys right back. Let's get to it. All right, so I'm gonna clean up this little spot here. We're gonna move up that way where the waterfall is just a little bit. It's only like a foot of a waterfall, but I'm thinking maybe most of the gold that comes through here might accumulate on the back side of that. So let's travel on up a little bit, set up the RPE because I want to use that as my indicator, and we'll start digging some holes. And as you can see, the riffles are full of heavy material. I just didn't check it. I'm gonna start dumping it in there, and the only gold I'll show here for the rest of the day is if I see anything on the indicator mat. If not, we'll go home and do the cleanup. All right, so I'm just gonna dump this on in there, and let's move up there. So after moving from down there and going from classifying a wheelbarrow to a bucket to non-classification, yeah, I kind of got tired of it. Not only is my upper back, my middle back, and my lower back all hurting at the same time. Yeah, I haven't classified like that in a long time, and now I'm starting to see why I like my high banker so much. Doesn't kill your back. But haven't really seen nothing in there yet. It's not really moving enough up here, but everything's roiling around down there, which is pretty good. As you can see, stuff's still moving around. Starting to clear out a little bit up here, but I've just been shoveling straight on, and that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the time being today, so that way I can get finished up and get on out of here. And as you can see, I've been using everything I could find to make a nice dam that was just laying around right here. Not too bad. So let me get back to digging and get cleaned up, and I'll see you guys at the house. All right, welcome back to the house. And we're about to do my favorite process of the day, the cleanup. And yeah, I don't care how much gold I got on this trip. I was running a sluice, and it is a little bit inferior to running the high banker. The high banker I can just shovel away and put a lot more material in. But, you know, just got to get outside the box once in a while and run something different. So I did. My back's killing me. So let me get through this. Oh yeah, and one more on the announcement here. I just ordered my first ever channel stickers. So stickers will be in like a week or so. And a few of you I'll be mailing them out to already. GS, you know I'm sending you some. All right, so let's get to it. So I've been working on the cleanup. Just getting a little bit of that shiny starting to pop up here and there. Let's see if I can get in on it. There we go. Some starting to pop up here and there. Nice. All right, so let's finish this up. Be right back. And here we are. Welcome back. And there's the gold. Not too bad out on this run for just running a couple sluices, and just for a few hours too. I was only out there for maybe about 2.5 hours. And normally I'm out there for 6 to 8. I like to get a whole day in, you know what I mean? And yeah, normally I would run my high banker and not just classify, but not too bad for what I did for the day. And moving around was definitely the best idea for the day, because probably what I got up there in that top little corner was just from running that one wheelbarrows full, and the rest of this was from the non-classifying with the RPE sluice. A little bit of tongue twister there. Sorry about that, you guys. So that's all I got time for on this one. I'll see you guys out there on the next one. Later.